Monday Live. A long time ago, said that I wanted to start doing live streams more regularly now that I have more subscribers and stuff. But part of me thinks that doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. What matters is how many are actually watching. You could have all the subscribers in the world, but if none of them tune in whenever you're doing a live, then what good is it? But today, I got work. I worked 8 to 3:30 at my regular job, and now I have some things to do around the house. I need to prep the upstairs for the coming renovation. Okay, so Evie's room is in the attic, and it needs to be finished being cleaned out. So right now, I am grabbing my shoes so that we can get things downstairs and out of there. We got things tore out. I just gotta haul it downstairs. So I'll grab my other shoe. It'll be good to go. There it is. All right, I'll take you upstairs and show you guys what. So I'm hoping you can't hear me. Yes, I see that. You can't hear. Darn. Hello? Huh. Anyways, these are the connections that I'm wondering about. If I just need to put maybe strong ties on. we have just nails with these here, so maybe I need to get screws into it. So let me get this pile of crap out of here and go from there. It's kind of hard to work around things whenever there's so much stuff up here. Like, there's no insulation in this house at all. So we need to take this styrofoam out, put new insulation in. So I don't know if I'm going to put the insulation on the roof or put it in here. Like, do I do bottom or do top and go all the way up to the peak? Because this right now is the ventilation, and I don't want to. So either we do down here and then go up the walls right here, or we do the straight roof and then leave this as a cold zone. So all right, I'm going to set this down, and maybe whoever comes in can answer my question. Soccer, awesome. I'm going to set this right here for now. That way I can't hold my phone. I really need a phone stand. I should get a phone stand. What did I do? Oh, I don't need that. They're on green screen for some reason. What the heck? I don't know if that's going to stand or not. I doubt it. Okay, right here. Archery. Sweet. Alright. Now you guys can watch as I pick up crap and get her moving. Vacuum stairs. Sweep up these steps real quick. Yep. Anyways. Hey, you're still there. Gotta sweep these steps up. I'm tracking. This stuff, I can't remember the exact name of the stuff that we tore off the walls, but apparently it's like this fiberboard that you can put plaster on. Alright, clear the walking path. Alright. I'm going to start loading up this tote again. Let's see. So, alright, I'll show you guys real quick. I saved it right here. I said I couldn't remember the name of the stuff, but I saved the piece right here. It's called Celotex Insulating Cane Board. John Doe and Company. This is the sign of a well-built house, it says. Anyways, well-built house. Use gypsum plaster only. Saw, nail, and handle like wood. Lumber for all uses. Nail to intermediate studs, then around all edges. And then you can plaster it. So there it is. Celotex Standard Building Board. Alright. Let's add a Q&A. What's our question? Do you like to renovate? All right. Put this right here. Clean up these little pieces. Play a game. See, when you enter the live, what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing to do? I'll try putting this right here. See if it'll sit there while I'm loading this tote up. Load it up just right, I can get a lot out. So, kind of the plans up here. This is going to be my oldest daughter's bedroom. And it needs insulated because, you know, obviously without insulation, it's pretty crappy in here. Summer, super hot. Winter, super cold. So once I get this cleanup done, I can see how much insulation I'm going to need up here and see where I'm going to run some wires, because I need to put in some new light fixtures. That way it's nice and bright up here. Right now there's only a center light. So I think 3. So I'm going to wire, well, no, 4, because I want to have one all the way over there above the stairway. So I'll have 4 lights. They're probably going to have to be the can lights, or whatever we call them. They got the LED ones now too. So maybe put LED lights. LED lights are good too for this type of thing, because I'm trying to use less electricity. So get those lights in, that'll be nice. Up here, she'll be able to see perfect. I got a special little reading nook I'm working on. So she loves to read and create. So there's a corner over there that I'm going to turn into a reading nook. So she was pretty excited about that. Trying to do it cost effectively too. Not cheap. You don't want to do cheap because then it's poor quality. But you don't want to just spend money like it's going out of style. So, alright. You guys hang tight. I'm going to go dump this and be back. This is tote number 2. Quiet out there. Back. I'm back. Back to cleaning. I let my dogs out. So, back to filling up these totes. I lit the fire. I don't like stuff piling up, so burn things right away. So, doesn't take that much effort. Not an effort at all. Oh, hey, here's a question for everybody. What's everybody's thoughts on daylight savings times? I personally think it sucks. So I'm going to start a poll. Daylight There we go. Daylight savings time. Yes or no? Let's start that poll up. There we go. We got a vote already. Come on. Let's go. Let me know. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the switching back and forth. I think, personally, we need to get back into the 21st century. A lot of that stuff back from the World War II and stuff like that. I need to move with the times. Seems like a lot of this stuff lately, we're just going backwards. Have you seen much advancement? No. I look at old technology. I'm more impressed with old technology. You take a minute and look at all the things that were invented, like, are we really inventing new things anymore? Doesn't look like it. It's just reinventions. So, I mean, if you think about it, daylight savings time is not observed all over the place. It's observed some places and observed other places and some not. So, why? I don't know. I just don't like inconsistency. So, I like when things are streamlined. We need to keep things, you know, it's one thing people have like always talked about banning and stuff, but it's, you know, just somebody's talking point. Nobody actually cares about what we care about. They say they do. Like tomorrow. I might hold off on that thing. I was thinking tomorrow is voting day. How many people think voting day matters anymore? Does voting day matter anymore? Does you voting make a difference? Maybe I'll throw that poll up here in a little bit. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to take this down. I'm going to be back again. I got to go dump this. What do you mean by, So, when you go to vote, does it actually make a difference? That's the question. Do you think your vote matters anymore? Or is it just a ploy to make you think you're still in a democracy, but when you're actually truly controlled by big money. Stop barking! The rest of this picked up. +1. Hello, everybody. We got 2 votes. 2 votes. Daylight savings time or not? You like it? Hate it. Like it? Hit yes. Hate it? Hit no. Let's talk about it. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Are we still all backwards by still observing it? What's the point of it? Does it need abolished? So, right here, got a lot of the small crap. Gonna start breaking down the big crap. Putting it in the tote. That way it doesn't make a mess on the way down. So, just been breaking it in half. Fits right in. So, but I mean, Alright, that's good for now. I'm going to go and I'm going to dump this now. Alright, we got 3 votes. 2 for no, 1 for yes. Does daylight savings times help you or hurt you? Or doesn't bother you? Drop a comment. When I get back from dumping this, I change the question. Alright. Any answers? I got any more? Alright, leaving it at 3 votes. And that poll. Got a new poll. Alright, let's talk about it. Does the SNAP program affect you? Are you someone who's in need? Or are you someone who thinks it shouldn't be there? It's a pretty controversial subject. My wife is at the grocery store. She's telling me that the shelves are like bare at Walmart. Like, why? So I'm just thinking, people are either panicking, because, you know, that's what happened in COVID. People tend to panic. Like, what's going on? Is it happening where you guys are? Are you going to be affected by this for Thanksgiving? I think everybody has their own level of what they need help with. And I think it's really important that we have compassion on people. I think it's a lot of what's missing in this world. What's missing is compassion. Yeah, we don't always have to agree. No, we do not. You don't want to always agree. You gotta have different ideas. You know? Different ideas. The different ideas is what made America. So, when we disagree, it helps us form new ideas and makes us think about how other people feel. But again, you don't have to agree. But what we do need to know is that even though we might not agree, violence is never the answer. Violence is never the answer. Protect your kids, protect your family. Don't go out of your way to be a jerk. Show Jesus' love. Because what's the point of calling yourself a Christian or a religious person if you show no love? Have all the fancy words in the world. You can say all the things you want to say that makes you look good. But if there's no action behind your words are meaningless. I'm just tired of people just pretending to care. People need to act upon the things they say they care about. Yeah. That goes for both sides. If you are saying, well, we need to help people, be the first one to help. Don't be saying we need to help if you're not willing to help. There's a difference between not being willing and not being able. There's always someone who's able to help. You just gotta look around. Just gotta look around. Love and adore him. Savior, like a shepherd, lead us. Blessed Jesus, blessed Jesus. We are going on an adventure outdoors because I need to get my pry bar. You can see the fire. Let's go. Let's go look for that crowbar I need. Let's turn on our light. It'd be cool if there was one right in here. There is. There it is. Sweet. I like when my tools are where they are. That's pretty neat. All right, let's go. We're gonna find a hammer. I think is on the front porch. Oh, there's a fire. I needed my tote. I walked too far. Gotta get my tote. Is my hammer here? There it is. I'm using this hammer. All right, we're back upstairs. Now we're gonna remove some of the molding because there's stuff behind the molding that I need to get out. So I'm gonna start right here. I don't know where they put my extension cord. I sure use my light right now. Yes, I could. Yes, I could use the light. Of sorrow, what a name. You know, also I need to get is I need to get the styrofoam out of there. You know, because I use styrofoam for insulation. So I gotta get that out because it's not very good insulation. So it's right here. I think I'm gonna start crawling back in there and bringing the styrofoam back out. But I'm gonna go grab the extension cord, plug in my light so that I can have light. Let's get the extension cord, brother. Let's see where they put it. quiet, dogs. And there will be light. Ka-chow! Alright, let's get this party started. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn this so who's ever watching can see what I'm doing. Gotta get all that styrofoam out. Ain't that the dumbest? Why would you insulate with styrofoam? So, in we go. Wish me luck. Don't want to step on the ceiling. Get this out. It's interesting. So the ceiling is made out of that cellulose, whatever that's called. Say everything's original, but I'm not sure. Okay. Interesting choice. Sometimes when I start renovating, I end up with more questions than I have answers. But I guess that's life. Like, why did you insulate half? And when? It's got to be some renovation history on this thing, because these walls were all sealed, but they're styrofoam. So when did the styrofoam come? I don't know. And why? Why do my dogs bark? I don't want to get it all in one piece. That would be nice. 1, 2, 3. Boom! I didn't go anywhere. You son of a gun. There it is. Kindly refrain from opening your barking hole. Might as well end this live. Nobody's watching anymore. They've had their fill of my ramblings. Wow. Going to have to bring a vacuum up here. That's for sure. That's for sure. Eh. Why, I broke it. Let's go put it in there. Sucked. Good night. Why are my dogs barking? Get up. See what my dogs are barking. Take some more trash out. How to get out? Don't think I can fit through there. Fit through here. Oh my. Fixing construction that others have not taken a bad job at. Please be quiet. Quiet. Well, I don't think there's much else to say. I don't know. It says there's 2 people watching. What say you? Now there's 1 watching. Well, guess that'll be all.